Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over my predictions for the 2025 MLB season. Last year I did records. We're not going to do that this year. We're just going to do awards, playoffs, and division from last place to first place. Because when I did records last year, it did not go good. So let's hop into it. Starting off with the AL West, I have the Angels finishing in 5th place. This team is no hope. Mike Trout, I like him, but if he gets injured again, this team's cooked. Logan O'Hoppy's good. They should call up Christian Moore, though. He's a really good bat. This Angels team is no hope. In 4th place, I have the Astros. This team is, they have solid pieces, but it doesn't feel like the old dynasty we're used to. Jose Altuve in left field seems off. They still have Yordan, though. Losing Kyle Tucker and Presley was big. This team, they also lost Bregman. The vibes just, they're off this year in Houston. So, yeah. In 3rd place, I have the Mariners. They have an all-time great pitching staff with Luis Castillo, George Kirby, Bryce Miller. They just don't sign bats. Their best hitters are Kyle Raleigh and Julio Rodriguez, which are good hitters, but the rest of their team is a big question mark. They could have gotten out and got an Alonso, a good bat, but they didn't. This team is not good. In 2nd place, this is going to surprise some people. I have the Sacramento Ace, which is weird to say, but they have a lot of great pieces with Brent Rooker, Lawrence Butler, Mason Miller. Even a guy like Luis Severino is a great addition for the A's. They spent the second most money in the AL this year. This A's team, they can shock some people. They're good this year. In 1st place, I have the Rangers. I like the addition of Jock Peterson. He crushes righties. Does not hit well against lefties. They have Adolis Garcia, Jacob deGrom if he's healthy, Evan Carter even though he just got sent down, even a guy like Kumar Rocker, who's gonna be sneaky. This team is well built. On to the AL Central. In 5th place, I have the White Sox. Is there even anyone to mention? Luis Robert Jr. is their best player right now, and he's probably gonna be gone after the deadline. Josh Rojas, I guess, is a nice pickup. This team has no direction. They're going to be one of the worst teams in baseball this year again. Even a guy like their top prospect, Drew Thorpe, is out for Tommy John. This team is bad. In 4th place in the AL Central of the Tigers. After making it to the NLDS and eventually losing to the Guardians, I don't see this team being that good, even in a weak division. Kerry Carpenter's a nice guy, nice player. Tarek Screwball is a stud. Gleyber Torres... this team has pieces, Riley Green, but they're not built well together. And even in a weak division, I don't see them doing it. In 3rd place, I have the Guardians. This team is really good. After making it to the NLDS, I really like Jose Ramirez, Emmanuel Clase, who's a stud, Cade Smith, who just got an extension, this Jackenzie Noel, Jose Ramirez. This team is well built, but I don't think they're ahead of the two teams in front of them, which are the Twins. This is tough because I feel like if Correa, Buxton, and Lewis played 150 plus games, they would be one of the best teams in baseball. But I don't believe in them staying healthy, which I hate to say, but they're always so injury prone. It's kind of getting ridiculous. But they have good pieces, like I said, Correa, Buxton, Lewis when they're healthy. Edward Julian's a really big bat. Johan Duranto's cheddar out of the bullpen. This Twins team is well built. For the AL Central, for the 1st place, I have the Royals. Bobby Witt Jr. is going to have a monster year. Vinny Pasquantino is going to be good. Salvi's getting up there in age, but he's going to be good. MJ Melendez can rake, but the bottom of their lineup is kind of a free out like Michael Massey, so it should be interesting. Now on to the AL East. In 5th place, I have the Rays. They don't have many good players. Ha-Seong Kim's a good pickup, but other than that, they have Truman Caminario, who's going to be good in the future, young stud. But this team is just... They have Yandy Diaz, too, who's a good power bat, but he also might be gone by the deadline. This team just not wow me in any memes. In 4th place, I have the Blue Jays. They have a well-rounded team, but they've been giving money to Santanders and Scherzers instead of using it towards a Vladdy extension. So everything seems off in Toronto, and until Vladdy signs an extension or he gets traded, I don't see this team being that good. But who knows? They do have some pieces like Bo Bichette, Dalton Varsho. This team they're pretty well built, but the vibes seem off. In 3rd place, I have the Baltimore Orioles. Grayson Rodriguez is going to start the year on the IL. Gunner's going to be hurt to start the year. They have a lot of good pieces like Adley, Cedric Mullins, but I don't think those two injuries to big players like Gunner and Rodriguez is gonna the team's gonna be able to overcome it in enough time. So I see them finishing in third, but still having a good year. In second place, I have the Boston Red Sox. Alex Bregman is a great pickup. Rafael Devers, Kristen Campbell, Garrett Crochet, not Chris Sale anymore. This team is really well built. Or no, Sale is on the Red Sox. No, Braves. This team is really well built. And I think the Red Sox are gonna have a monster year. In first place for the AL East, I have the Yankees. Yes, losing Soto to the Mets and Devin Williams to the. Oh no, Devin Williams is on the Yankees now, but Garrett Cole to injury is a big loss. But this team is really well built with Judge, Williams. This team, they can shock some people. On to the NL. For the NL Central, in fifth place, I have the Cardinals. They lost Goldschmidt. Arenado's getting up there in age. I've been waiting for Jordan Walker to break out for years. Who knows if he's actually going to do it. Mason Wynn is a nice shortstop. I will say that. Really, really good. Nice bat and can hit well. And Brian Housley out of the bullpen, he throws cheddar, but I don't know if he's going to be on the team much longer after the deadline, and the rest of the team is a question mark. In fourth place, I have the Pirates. I love Paul Skeens. O'Neal Cruz he's gonna have a crazy year. 30-30 is my prediction for him. Andrew McCutchen, a good veteran bat to that lineup. Ke'Bryan Hayes, this is the year he's finally gonna break out. I have a feeling he's gonna go for 20 homers with platinum defense like he always does on the defensive side. But he has to break out with the bat this year. In third place, I have the Reds. Ellie De La Cruz is awesome. Matt McLean's really good. Andrew Abbott has nasty stuff out of the left side. Gavin Lux, they fleece the Dodgers for him. And watch out for a guy, Hunter Green. He's going to have a monster year for the Reds. In second place, I have the Cubs. Shota Imanaga is really nice. I love Kyle Tucker, that addition, but he might walk in free agency. Ron Presley is good. Dansby Swanson is an okay bat with a great glove. Seiya Suzuki is good, but losing Devin. This team is just really, really good. The Cubs are well built. In first place in the NL Central, I have the Brewers. This is the thing. Jackson Chourio is really good. Christian Yelich is good when he's healthy. Freddie Peralta's a really good pitcher along with Brandon Woodruff. This team is really good, but losing Devin Williams hurts them a lot towards the back end of that bullpen. But they also breed pitching, so I don't know how bad it hurts them. On to the NL East, I have the Marlins finishing in fifth place. There's not much to say. Their best player right now is probably Sandy Alcantara, who's going to be gone soon. But Kyle Stallings, he's a good prospect for them. He could have a breakout. In fourth place, I have the Nationals. This team isn't great, but I think they can surprise some people because they have a lot more young talent than people would think, like C.J. Abrams, Dylan Cruz, Jacob Young, James Wood. This team is young, talented pieces. They're not going to make the playoffs or anything, but they could shock some people. In third place, I have the Phillies. Harper's a really good player. Castellanos is basically average hitter at this point. Zach Wheeler's a stud. Aaron Nola's a really good pitcher too. Max Kepler is also a sneaky nice pickup, but I don't think they're better than the other two teams in front of them. In second place, I have the Mets with Lindor, Alonso, Soto, Jeff McNeil. This team can hit. Mark Vientos, they're going to be able to hit for days, but I don't think their pitching is going to be good enough. Clay Holmes, who's never started before, is going to start as their opening day starter, and Frankie Montas is out he's out for this for a while, and yeah, they've just lost so many injuries to pitchers. In first place, I have the Braves. Acuna's really nice. Ozzy Albies, Spencer Strider. When Strider and Acuna come back, it's going to be an extra boost. Jerickson Profar, Chris Sale, Sean Murphy, Matt Olson. This Braves team is really stacked, and they're a nice team. Now on to the NL West. In fifth place, I have the Rockies. This team is pretty horrendous. Brenton Doyle's a nice young player on the rise, along with Ezekiel Tovar. He plays a nice shortstop. Ryan McMahon has always been their main guy, except for when Arenado was there, with a great bat and great glove. But yeah, the Rockies are not good. In fourth place, I have the Giants. Willie Adames is a good pickup. Matt Chapman is good. Uh, like this team, Justin Verlander's getting up there in age. Like this team, just I don't know. They don't seem like a good contender right now. They're building a young good contender, but not yet. In third place, I have the Padres. Manny Machado, Tatis, Dylan Cease. This team is good, but I feel like they got worse in the offseason because of their owner situation. They lost Profar, who was a big piece. Keep Ha-Seong Kim. This Padres team, they definitely got worse. In second place, I have the Dodgers. Call me crazy, but I think the Diamondbacks are going to finish in first ahead of the Dodgers. This Dodgers team is stacked, though, with Blake Snell, Yoshimoto Yamamoto, Tanner Scott, Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts if he's able to keep down food, because he's been crazy sick the last couple of weeks. This team is crazy good, though. I'm not going to disregard the Dodgers. In first place, I have the Diamondbacks. Call me crazy for saying they're going to finish ahead of the Dodgers, but they're going to this year. Just watch. Corbin Burns is going to be a stud. Zach Gallen, Ketel Marte, Josh Naylor, Corbin Carroll. Like, this team is incredibly stacked, and it's one of the most complete teams in baseball this year. On to the awards for the NL Rookie of the Year. I'm Matt Shaw. He's going to have a huge year for the Cubs. For the runner-up, I'm Jordan Lawler, who's also going to have a monster year for the Diamondbacks. But he got sent down to start the year, so I think he's not going to have as many at-bats as Shaw, which is why he's going to finish runner-up instead of Rookie of the Year. But Lawler's going to be a stud. For the NL sign, I have Corbin Burns. He's going to have a 1.50 ERA and 205 innings pitched with the Diamondbacks this year. It's going to be great. For the runner-up, I have Zach Gallen. He's going to have a crazy good year along with Burns with the 2.0 ERA on the best pitching staff in baseball, the Diamondbacks. On the NL MVP, I have Juan Soto. He's going to go off with protection in that lineup with Soto, or with Alonso and McNeil and Lindor. He's going to be a stud. For the NL MVP runner-up, I have Corbin Carroll. He's going to have 35 homers and 75 stolen bases. He's going to be good, but I don't think he's going to be quite as good as Soto, but I want him to win it this year. For the AL MVP, Bobby Witt Jr. is going to have 40 homers and a 60 stolen base year. And the runner-up is going to be Gunnar Henderson. He's going to be great, but I don't think he's going to be... That injury is going to hold him back, so he won't have as many at-bats as Bobby Witt Jr. For the AL Cy, I have Tarek Skubal. He's so gross. Skubal will be a back-to-back winner for the Cy Young. He's so good. It's crazy. And for the AL Cy Young runner-up, I have Garrett Crochet. He's going to have 200 innings pitched with 220-plus strikeouts. Garrett Crochet has nasty stuff, and it's really good. Now on to the playoffs. The NL teams that are in order of seeding, the Diamondbacks, Dodgers, Braves, Brewers, Mets, and Cubs. For the wild card round 1, it's Cubs versus Braves. The Braves win in 2 because the Cubs offense will not be nearly as good as the Braves. And for the wild card round 2 for the NL, it's Mets versus Brewers, rematch of last year. The the Mets offense will go off, but their pitching will not be as good as the Brewers because the Brewers breed pitching, so they will win in 3 games. Now onto the NLDS, it's the Dodgers versus Braves. The Dodgers will win in 5. I think the Dodgers team is just a little bit better than the Braves, but it's close. For the NLDS round 2, Diamondbacks versus Brewers, the Diamondbacks pitching is going to go off and carry them to NLCS, and their hitting will be good enough. For the NLCS, it's the Diamondbacks versus Dodgers. The Diamondbacks are going to beat the Dodgers in 6 games. Their pitching will not be as good, but it will be solid enough, and their offense is going to carry. For the AL teams in order of seeding, it's the Yankees, Royals, Rangers, Red Sox, Twins, and Athletics. For the AL wildcard round 1, it's the A's versus the Rangers. I think the Rangers are just going to cook, and their offense is going to carry them. So Oakland's going to lose in the first round in 3 games, but Oakland still had a crazy good year. For the second round in the AL wildcard, it's the Twins versus Red Sox. The Red Sox are going to win in 3 games. Bregman's going to go off along with Devers. The offense will be great, and the pitching is going to be good enough to the point where the Twins will be able to score, but not as many runs as the Red Sox. For the ALDS, I have the Royals versus the Rangers. The Rangers are going to win in 5. Peterson is going to just go off in that series with Adolis Garcia. It's going to be crazy. The Rangers this year are going to be good. For the ALDS, I'm the Yankees versus the Red Sox. It's going to be a big series, but I think the Red Sox will win in 5 games, upsetting the Bronx Bombers in the playoffs. So moving on to the ALCS. For the ALCS, I have the Red Sox versus the Rangers. I think Boston's gonna finish or win in 7. It will be their pitching and offense combined. Crochet is gonna be dominant. Devers, Bregman, Kristen Campbell. This team is gonna be really, really good this year. For the World Series, I was the Diamondbacks versus the Red Sox. The Diamondbacks are gonna win in 6 games. Their pitching is gonna carry. And Carroll's gonna go off along with the pitching staff. And Corbin Carroll's gonna win World Series MVP. That's it for today's video. Let me know what you think of my predictions down in the comments, and thank you guys for watching. Peace.